You just closed a massive contract. You should be celebrating, but instead you're sitting at your desk at 11 p.m. looking at the numbers and wondering where the next one is coming. You run an established service business. You do great work. You have a great team, but your cash flow is entirely dependent on the private market. Now, if the commercial market slows down or a client delays a project, you're the one losing sleep, wondering how you're going to keep your people working. You've tried chasing every RFP. You've tried networking. You've even looked into government contracting. Maybe you went on SAM.gov and typed in what you do and nothing came up. And you walked away thinking, this isn't for me. By the end of this video, you're going to know the exact 3-step process to translate what you already do into a permanent government contract backlog. And you are going to understand exactly what everything you've tried before did not work. My name is Melinda Clone. I've helped my clients achieve over $5.7 billion in contracts. I work with established 7, 8, and 9-figure service businesses to grow and stabilize their revenue through public sector contracts. A lot of people will say the number is impossible, and it's not. And the reason my clients win is because they understand something that most businesses completely miss. Here's what I've seen in over 2 decades in this space. There are 2 types of service businesses when it comes down to government contracts. There are the ones standing on the sidelines, complaining that the game is too complicated. They get stuck with excuses because they have never seen it work. They listen to commentators, people online right now selling you advice on government contracting who have never actually won a federal or SLED contract in their life. Taking advice from them is like taking advice from someone who has never done what you are trying to do. They're just commentators. They are not players. And then there are businesses in the arena, the ones playing the game to win, understand the lessons, the experiences, the knowledge, the language, and they are building something that the sideline crowd will never have. The difference between the 2 businesses is not capability. You already have the capability. The difference is one thing: a backlog. A backlog of government contracts is what separates the businesses that are anxious about next month from the businesses that are calm, stable, and growing. When you have a backlog, you're not starting from zero every month. You have work that is already won, already funded, and already coming. That is what creates predictability. That is what lets you stop being a hostage to the private market. People give me this objection all the time. Government contracting takes too much time. And it doesn't matter if it takes time because you're building a backlog. If it takes time, go win some more contracts while you wait. The backlog is not a quick win. It's a permanent solution. So now you know what you need. The question is, how do you actually create one? Step 1 is translation. You have to stop trying to find your services using commercial keywords. The government has its own language, from acronyms to classified code. And if you don't know that language, you are invisible to the people who are already buying what you sell right now. Then let me give you a real example. A construction firm comes to me, and they have been searching SAM.gov for commercial renovation. Nothing comes up. We translate their work into a NAICS code 236220, commercial and institutional building construction, and tell you there are $40 million worth of active opportunities they were completely invisible to. You don't need to change your business. You just need to translate what you already do into the language the government uses to buy. And once you know that language, you're going to discover something that most people in the space never tell you. And that is step number 2. Step number 2, once you have translated what you do, you have to find out who is buying your exact thing and how they buy it. Oftentimes, it's exactly how you sell it right now. The reason why you can't see it is because you have been doing things in the wrong order. You've been getting registered before actually understanding who buys. You might find out the federal market only buys what you do once a year, but SLED buyers, state, local, and education, and many others, they might be buying it every single day. Knowing who buys and when they buy matters more than just registering your business and waiting for something to show up. But knowing who buys isn't enough if you don't know how to talk to them. Which brings me to step 3. See, step 3, you have to submit like a public sector contractor, not a private sector one. What that means is that you lead with your expertise. You lead with the system that gets the results and the proof that you've gotten the results for clients before. That is how you increase your win rate. That is how you stand out in a marketplace flooded with businesses that don't have your knowledge, your experience, or your track record. The businesses that are winning government contracts and actually impacting communities, those are the businesses that lead with proof. And you already have that proof. You have to just present it in the right way. So if you've made it this far into the video, you already know you are not on the sideline. You are in the arena. And if you would like me to guide you through the entire process, the translation, finding your buyers, and submitting to win, then I want to invite you to Speed to GovCon webinar. If you want to do a deep dive and learn the proprietary system that has unlocked billions of dollars for 7, 8, and 9-figure businesses, click the link in my bio or go to speedtogovcon.com to register for free. Get off the sidelines, get into the arena, and I'll see you at the webinar.